It's kind of like what I'm talking about with Alabama in that the brand got you here. And you need to thank Nick Saban for all that he has done since 2007 to get you here off of one loss in your first 8 games. But I also put it this way. This is my third bold prediction. Alabama's going to come out ahead in the Arch Manning sweepstakes. The reason I say that is because if you take a look at the overall picture of where he went, Clemson, Ole Miss, Alabama, right, Texas, so forth, so on, they have a ready-made way to get that dude 100% indoor, starting winning national championships, #1 overall draft pick, and they can do it with the least amount of fuss. I think there's a reason why we're not really talking about Louisiana State as an Arch Manning property. A, Ed Orgeron is on his way out, and you don't know who's on their way in. B, it speaks volumes to me that none of the Manning brothers went to LSU, though they went to high school and grew up in New Orleans. I cannot stress to you how big a deal that is. Odell Beckham went to the same high school and ended up at LSU. You know what I'm saying? Right? It matters. They're thinking this thing through. I think if Alabama is able to get to the SEC championship game and beat Georgia, if you're 2023, 6'4", Arch Manning, you have to go and say, what's the bad option here? Okay, you can make an argument about Ole Miss. Can even make an argument about Clemson if I'm so inclined. I can make a great argument about Texas. But what's the only guaranteed option here? It's Alabama. If you want to go to a place where they are putting you into the NFL in the first round, where you are developed 3, 4, or even 5 years into the program, you got to look over there. Look at Mac Jones, who knew that he was coming in behind Tua Tagovailoa, sat there for a little while. We thought that Bryce Young was going to take his job. He said no. And Mac Jones led Alabama to a national championship. Jacob Coker has led Alabama to a national championship, all right? Outside of perhaps Georgia, Alabama's the only place that I trust. And if you're Arch, you want to throw the ball around a little bit. That ain't what they into over there in Athens. No, that's not Kirby Smart's brand. Even as he brought in Todd Monken to try to get some of that vertical attack, nah, we still want to run the ball and play defense. Nick Saban has pivoted. He has said, nah, I want to put 50 up on people too. So if you're Arch Manning, I say you got to look at Alabama and you got to look hard at Alabama. But the two teams in the SEC championship game, those are the ones that I would bet on him picking. And one of those is just not like the others. Thanks for watching this video, and remember, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos on the #1 Ranked Show YouTube channel.